Hello again and welcome to my channel. It is finally spring, and what this means is that some of you are already growing outdoors in your garden, and in the next few weeks some of us in the cooler regions will be growing out there with you. My gardening plans are already in place, and I started my gardening plans for this season since last fall. Now that it's spring and the season is getting underway, I'm now preparing for my overwintering garden, and here I'm going to show you something that I've made an investment in to show you guys how I'm about to make my overwintering garden and growing even in the winter time can be more successful. So this right here is a grow tent, and guys, I went ahead and bought this grow tent so I can overwinter and have better success. Now with this grow tent, I can actually grow food all during the winter, so I'm excited about it. As you may know, I have this area here blocked off where I'm growing, or I should say overwintering in. And yes, I'm able to keep some of my plants alive. I have the setup here with the grow lights and a heat lamp for extra heat in here. And I think even though it's been successful, I can do better and do something more to have more success in overwintering and actually growing food during the winter time. My citruses right here will be doing really good, even better. My guava and a lot of the other tropicals that I have growing in my overwintering garden can have better care, and I can provide better and adequate conditions. Look at the blooms on this citrus tree. Look at the new growth here. And I would prefer that I have, it's not that they're struggling. As you can see, all of my citruses are doing great. But I would prefer to be able to actually grow some food. And this is why I decided, look at this passion fruit. My pomegranate, all springed out, So if I can use that grow tent to actually grow my food and produce food that I can consume during the winter time, then I'll be happy with that. So I decided to go ahead and buy this grow tent. It's an AC Infinity grow tent, and it's a 10 by 10 grow tent, and that's adequate space for me to be able to grow my food in the winter time and extend the growing and production period of the plants that I'm growing for that season. So I'm actually excited that I have this grow tent now, that this won't happen again. There wouldn't be so much dry, brittle leaves, and I can actually keep this plant alive, keep my plants alive all during the winter time, and that I can actually grow and harvest food that I can eat and feed my family, and I won't have to go to the supermarket and depend on the supermarkets to provide me with the food that I can't grow during the winter time. So I'm excited about that for sure, and I just want to grow my food as much as I can. For me to be able to do that, I have to put in the work, I have to make the investments, and I'm excited, and I'm just excited for this journey to do this. It's a new venture for me, and I'm so excited. So I know I won't have to, do a makeshift greenhouse sort of thing, but it worked. As you can see, it worked for me. My passion fruit is still alive, so this can take, and this is an unheated garage with a heat lamp in it. That doesn't do much, but I just decided to keep it there. But I do believe from this experience that this passion fruit, this passion flower vine here can handle some cold, and my citruses can handle some cold. I didn't lose any of the leaves on my citruses, and my pomegranate is springing back nicely. My peppers have overwintered nicely, and I've overwintered peppers before, but just not in this setting. It was indoors, it was in my basement, and they did fine also. But this is the most success I've had so far. Hence the reason I'm doing the grow tent now as something new that would help me in that journey to be able to get where I want to get to, as far as providing adequate conditions so I can continue to grow my food. So if you have any ideas for me, it's a new venture with the Grow Tent. If you have any new ideas for me, you can put it in the comment section below. I'll appreciate that very much. If you enjoy my content, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time right here on Fifi's Journey.